Welcome you all to VTU Online Education. You already know that I am Dr. Shanta Porapur, working as Assistant Professor in VTU. I am explaining Model 3 in the Human Resource Management of your course. In Human Resource Management, Model 3, these are the course outline. In the first beginning is that Introduction, Training and Development. What is training and development, that we are understanding, and training versus development, and methods of training, introduction, performance management, okay, then benefits of the performance management and methods of appraisal. So, this all the content, with the help of these contents, what we are going to understand is here, see, first two aspects, introduction of training and the development, and training versus the development. Based on this, the learning objectives are many according to the syllabus. The first two objectives we are going to understand with the help of this video. Understanding what is the training and development, that we are understanding here, and identifying the appropriate differences between the training and development. Usually in the common sense, what we are talking in the common platform, we are talking training and development are same, but what exactly the difference we are understanding here with this lecture. See, here the one of the saying is given by the Mark. He is saying that there is nothing training cannot do. Nothing is above its reach. It can turn bad morals to the good. It can destroy bad principles and create good ones. It can lift man to angelship. See, in this one definition we can understand that how important training is. Training can eliminate all the bad things and create a new and a very expected atmosphere for the organization. It lifts person from what is that, just being in a human being, he can become an angel here. See how the angel are different than the other common people. So like that, in this definition we can understand that everything can be changed according to our expectation by just making the training effectively. So that is what we need to understand with the help of this what is that statement. And the second statement is that, tell me and I forget, teach me I remember, involve me I can learn. See, this statement has been given from the Benjamin. Benjamin is saying that how different with the learning here. See, when we are saying something, people will remember in that particular moment and forget later. And when we teach something, that will be remembered some time, till at least exam, till at least that content is required for us. Okay, we can remember that. But when we are involving in the work, that will help us to learn, and learning, once the learning has been done, it never forget, it never possible to forget it. So the reason here, learning can be possible when we are involving in the act involvement is possible when we are participating in the training. So in this way we can understand training is so important here. With the help of these two statements, with keeping the meaning of and importance of the training, we should understand what exactly training by the help of the important definition here. See, Edwin Plipo is saying that training is the act of increasing the skills of an employee for doing a particular job. So he is clearly saying that training is nothing but it is an act. It is an act, and the act has here the important, means the once we are going to conduct the training, we should have to have a activities what has to be done in the training. So once it has been ready, then we can conduct a training here. So training is nothing but it is a act from the organization for purpose. Purpose is also mentioned in this definition. What is the purpose? Purpose is increase the skill of the employees. Here increase the skill of the employees for a particular job, means here already in the second module you have understood that each one of the job has its own job description and job specification. Based on the job analysis, we are defining the job here. Based on the job, here the employee has to perform. The clear defined duties, tasks, responsibilities is there with each one of the job, and according to the job, the employer has to perform in the organization. So, to enhance the skill, to enhance the quality of the employees, to enhance the performance of the employees, here training is needed according to the organizational expectation. So, here organization has its own expectation. Based on the expectation, they have to create an atmosphere to learn by the employees whatever is needed. So, that learning atmosphere we can say here training. By training, the organization can create the learning atmosphere to employees and extract the work from the employees according to the job requirements. Okay. The next is that the one more definition has been given from the Dole here. He is saying that training the organization produced by which people learn knowledge and are skilled for definite purpose. He is also saying that the training is nothing but the organized procedure. Here the first thing is that whenever we are conducting the training should be go with the organized procedure. Means here the what is the training, how you are going to conduct, from whom you are going to conduct, where you are going to conduct, this all the questions what is related to training has to be answered properly. Means before going to conduct the training in the organization has to have a organized procedure with them. So, that organized procedure is nothing but the training here. Here purpose is that to enhance the knowledge and the skills of the employees according to the that particular job requirements. Okay. So, this is what we can say here training. By the help of these two definitions, one thing we can clear is that one is training is a act, training is the organized procedure, training is the very well defined the act by the organization, and it has a purpose. Purpose is nothing but enhance the skills and abilities of the employees according to that particular job. Okay. So, these things we can understand with the help of this slide. Next, again we need to understand furthermore about the training, why this is important and what all the matter has been involved in the training. Training is nothing but a key ingredient of the success of every organization. If being an organization want to get a success, they have to use the training as a tool. Why? Because there is a lot of gap between academia and organization, because organization has to move forward with the customer services, productivity, safety, employee retention. These are all the major the aspects they have to consider here. And in the competitive world, if they are capable enough to they give the training to the employees and to make their employees to produce more and more, then only they can get the competitive advantage in the market. Otherwise, if they are not trained the employees well, it is not able to cope up with the according to the market conditions. So, they have to give the training here. So, this the another important aspect is that training is the technique. It is not just an act by the organization, it is a technique to manage, increase their working performances of the human resources. So, whatever the conditions they have, whatever the level of performance is there with their employees, it has to enhance further. Why? Because changes is happening in the customer expectations, changes is happening in the technological advancements, changes in everywhere, change is constant, that is what we are saying. No? So, everywhere changes is happening, as according to that employees performance also needed to enhance here. For that the purpose, the organization has to consider training is like a technique. So, technique, how when we are making the technique, how we are giving importance, so like that they have to consider it is as a technique, and strategically they have to make a this thing training for the organization employees. Okay, then it is nothing but it is knowledge era. Human assets are valued highly. See, we are talking about the AI, we are talking about the IoT, we are talking about the all the information technology and everything. But unless and until human resource is not matching with that, then organization cannot get any benefit of that. So, many technologies are available, but how many we are able to use it is the matter here. So, here when the employees are getting training and enhancing their quality usage of all the technologies, then we can say it is this thing that employees are the very highly valued for that organization. Who are the employees of the organization makes that organization different in the market. In this way, it is also asset, and this asset has to be valued highly when they are gaining the knowledge, and the gaining the knowledge is possible only by training the employees in the organization. And it is the process. The training is not just a one time event in the organization, training is the process. So, continuously, consistently, they have to conduct the training for the employees for one or other matter, and according to need, they have to identify what is the need to give the training to the employees, whom should give what type of training is the strategic approach here. So, they have to have a proper channel for this, and it is a continuous process. They have to consistently and continuously they conduct the trainings in the organization. And the training is nothing but it is this thing, it helps to improve the personality, what is the sharpness, skills, and the enhance the effectiveness. So, once before the training, the person will be not having the much idea and the specification. See here, the human resources are having the many knowledge here. Just a minute. The human resources, they have multiple skills, but what type of skills need to enhance for my particular job is the question here. So, in this way, the sharpness in the work and sharpness in the taking decisions in in their position is most important, and their personality. So, once they have a proper personality according to the particular job, that itself is enough to maintain the entire work whatever he or she has in that position. So, this personality itself speaks everything, especially in the administrative positions. The personality of the person itself is enough. Who is sitting on that chair is the enough. So, like that, training is helping to the person to enhance his personality, and the sharpness can be enhanced, and skills is going to take care here and enhance the effectiveness of the employees. So, in this way, training is most essential here, and it is the important and integral part of organizational renewal process. So, whenever we are talking about the renewal process of the organization, it is not just only the other part of the organization, the training is also one of the part and important part here to consider. It is as the renewal process of the organization here. So, in this way, organization has to keeping all these points in the mind, understanding the importance of the training. They should have to conduct the training according to requirement of the particular position. See, next we need to understand the one more aspect here, training and development. What exactly it is? Because in the common saying, we are saying that training and development both are equal, but it is not correct understanding. See, being in a human resource management students, we must be capable enough to understand what is training and what is development. Training is nothing but it means the giving new or current employee the skills they need to perform their job. It is a formal and systematic modification of behavior through learning which occurs as a result of education, instruction, development, and the planned experiences. So, that what we can say here, training here. Already you have understood what is training in the definition. The furthermore definition is helping us to define what is training and what is development. See, training is nothing but it is giving for the new and current employees. The training is needed to the new and current existing employees to upgrade their skills and upgrade their performances in their particular job. And it is a formal in nature, it is not informal, it is a formal in nature, means all the information is predetermined, what has to be the conduct in the training, what content has to be discussed in the training, and whom are the here trainee and who are going to give the training, that all the information related to training you will be deciding before only and making it a systematic way. So, that is what we can say here, systematic modifications and system formal way it has to be conducted in the organization. For what purpose? For purpose is nothing but here to get the results in their education, means their learning, their what is that development, and the planning all the experiences. So, in this way we can say training is it is for the current and the new employees, and it is for the purpose to enhance the quality of the employees here. And development is something different with the training. It is in a learning activity which directly towards future needs rather than the present needs, and which is concerned more with career growth than the immediate performance. See, development is after the consistent trainings, after the consistent effort towards the enhance the quality of employees, the development starts. So it is the reason what we can say, development is nothing but it is a learning activity, continuous process learning activity, and it is applicable to the long term. And here it is not for the current employees, it is for the future, fulfill the future needs. So whatever the organization has having the future expectations, according to that they will give the training to the employees. So current employees and new employees are getting the training. By getting the training, their quality will enhance, that will reflect on the organization in future. So in this way development process starts in the organization. So the reason here we can say, it is not for the current purpose, it is for the future purpose. Development is the future purpose and it is applicable to long term. After the consistent training and all, the whatever the changes, the developmental changes happens in the organization, that we can call it as a development here. So this is what the difference. By the clear points we can differentiate the what is training and what is development by the certain points here. It is a short term process that is consist with an event. Okay, it is consisted of a particular event, for example, when you recruit the new employees to make them compatible with the new organization, you can conduct the orientation program. That is only consist for that particular purpose. That purpose is for the short period and the intention is also here clearly defined. But here the development is something different than the training. It is long term and gradual process that relates with the growth of the personality and the maturity among employees. So after getting the orientation, after start working with the organization, what happens? The changes happens in that particular employee. Whatever the changes happens in that particular employee, it starts getting the development. That is what the point here. So like that, development starts in the long run, and after gradually how the employee is adjusting with the organization, his growth, his personality development, his maturity will be enhanced by the training. Later the development starts here. And it is related with the professional development. So training is particular purpose here. So it is related with the particular knowledge gaining purpose. But development is, it is related with the both personal and the professional development. So the development in when we are taking the training, we are upgrading the skills. Yes? So that upgradation of skills is helping to the organization as a employee. I am helping to the organization as an employee, and the same time whatever the professional skills I earned due to the attending the training, that will also enhance my personal growth also. My career growth also enhances. So in this way development the aspect will start here. So the next is that it is related with the specific job. So the training is related to the specific job and specific content, whether it is a technical training or non-technical training or it is a orientation, what exactly. So this is according to the specific job and specific purpose it goes, but it is related to the overall performance. So the development after the training it happens, it affect on the overall development of the organization. It provides short-term growth, but it provides the long-term growth. Development will be reflect on the long term, but it is in the short term. So in this way the training is different with the development. First is training, whatever the changes happens due to the training, that will reflect on the development. So development the phenomena starts in the organization due to the training here. So that's what need to understand here in this slide. Then what are the takeaways after this presentation? The first is that training is nothing but it is an effort to increase the knowledge, skills and abilities of the employees and managers so that they can better to do their jobs. So it definitely enhances the quality of the employees after getting the training, and it is a deliberate effort by the organization to give the training to the employees. Development is consist of effort to improve the future performance by providing skills to be used in the subsequent assignment. So in the future whatever the subsequent assignments they have with the organization, that can be performed by the employees. That is what we can say here, development. Development increases staff potential, assist in succession planning, and it is tied to strategic organizational development, ensuring that employees with the relevant skills. That is what we can understand with the development here. And the next the takeaway is that employees and managers who seek ways to increase their value to organization will find training and the development relevant. So this is another takeaway here. So with the help of this all the content, we can say the training is very much essential to the organization to conduct it for the employees, and proper training is important here, and it will reflect on the development. So in this way training concept has to be understand, and this all the sources I have collected the PPTs here. Okay, thank you one and all. I will continue with in the next video.